Ely.
Hey yo, what's up? Let's keep it real, son. Count this money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is Phamous Now.
Stand by for
Today's superstars, community builders, legacy owners, hustlers, champagne poppers, and wait, there's more. Welcome to Phamous Now. Your host, the one and only, Ladarius Ely.
Hey yo, what's up? Let's keep it real, son. Count this money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is Phamous Now.
stand by for Retro Rockets.
Today's superstars, community builders, legacy owners, hustlers, champagne poppers, and wait, there's more. Welcome to Phamous Now. Your host, the one and only, Ladarius Ely.
Hey yo, what's up? Let's keep it real, son. Count this money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is Phamous Now.
Stand by for Retro Rockets.
Today's superstars, community builders, legacy owners, hustlers, champagne poppers, and wait, there's more. Welcome to Phamous Now. Your host, the one and only, Ladarius Ely.
Hey yo, what's up? Let's keep it real, son. Count this money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is Phamous Now.
Stand by for Retro Rockets.
Today's superstars, community builders, legacy owners, hustlers, champagne poppers, and wait, there's more. Welcome to Phamous Now. Your host, the one and only, Ladarius Ely.
Hey yo, what's up? Let's keep it real, son. Count this money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is Phamous Now.
Stand by for Retro Rockets.
Today's superstars, community builders, legacy owners, hustlers, champagne poppers, and wait, there's more. Welcome to Phamous Now. Your host, the one and only, Ladarius Ely.
Hey yo, what's up? Let's keep it real, son. Count this money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is Phamous Now.
Stand by for Retro Rockets.
Today's superstars, community builders, legacy owners, hustlers, champagne poppers, and wait, there's more. Welcome to Phamous Now.
Hey yo, what's up? Let's keep it real, son. Count this money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is Phamous Now.
Stand by for Retro Rockets.
Today's superstars, community builders, legacy owners, hustlers, champagne poppers, and wait, there's more. Welcome to Phamous Now. Your host, the one and only, Ladarius Ely.
get what it may have taken to get what you are today. It is more than just an elegant watch. It's a timepiece that describes the characteristics. Get yours today, enjoying the day and night in family. Get 15% off using the discount code Phamous Now at the website checkout. Their website is www.dayandnightwatch.com. I put this away because we like to go out script.
All right.
So today, I have the privilege, the honor to interview someone that is close to me, that I've been known a very long time. I'm talking about since the days of doing Easter speeches. From that time, Tamaria Campbell Terrell. Welcome to the Phamous Now Show.
Thank you. It's really good to be here.
Saying, I'm so nervous. And the thing is about this show is we enjoy every person that walked through that door the way they walked through the door. So I'm nervous to sit here and interview you. But I'm up for the challenge because you are doing some amazing stuff around the DOW. And I mean, I had to very well get you in here and discuss some of those things. You are big into the real estate game, right?
Right.
Okay. How long have you been in real estate?
I was commissioned since last August, and it's just been busy.
Yeah, for sure. How often? So now I know you said last August you've had you showing houses every day, right? Mm-hmm. Like every time I talk to you showing a house, like
yeah.
You respond to a house, someone interested in selling or buying a house. Mm-hmm. How often are you receiving those calls about buying and selling at this moment?
About 4 times a week.
4 times a week?
Yeah, the market is up and down.
Okay.
But it's still really exciting for people who want to get out there and buy, people who want to get out there and sell, but they're kind of lost on their position a little bit. Okay. So when they're calling, they're just kind of talking to see, what they can be comfortable doing.
Yeah. So are you receiving a lot of calls, right? Like mm-hmm. every day? Okay.
Yeah.
So is more people interested in buying homes, like at this moment?
Yeah, it's actually a lot of people. It's actually a lot of people interested in buying the homes, and they're just trying to see what it's taking to get themselves set up for it. It's still a lot of people interested in selling homes as well.
Yeah.
I think we're in the middle of like a transitioning market right now. So a lot of houses for sale, but it still was like really low on inventory. There are a lot more buyers now than it is sellers. But I think we're starting to see like a slight shift at this point.
Okay. Now, before we dive deep into real estate, I want you to breathe a little bit. I want you to show. I want you to come up to that mic. And let's have a good time. Let's talk about humble beginnings. You're from
Mansfield, Louisiana.
The one and only Mansfield, Louisiana.
All right.
Yeah, shout out to the Wolverines.
Shout out to the Wolverines.
Okay, so you from Mansfield, Louisiana. You came from a pretty big family.
Yeah.
Pretty big family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty big family. Still keeping in contact with everyone, so they're really excited to see my journey as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm excited because they're excited to see me grow. So yeah, that's kind of where I am with that right now.
Yeah, I mean, to add to the excitement, I must say this: I have to give you flowers, and we were talking a little bit before we started today, before we aired, and I didn't get to tell you, but I really wanted to save it into the show. I'm super proud of you. Like, we're super proud of what you're doing. You really out here making an impact. But not just because you're selling or buying homes for people, or that I think is because you creating dreams or opportunities that no one could foresee. Like you telling everyone, I'm Ty, I did this, and I'm gonna get to your story. We're gonna climb up a little bit. I'm Ty, I did this. If I did it, you can do it.
Yeah.
That's a part of your journey. Is that like a motto or something that drives you?
Yes, that's a big thing that drives me. My bad. I'm trying to listen.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, that's one thing that I'll tell anybody who will call me or text me or anything. Just, I feel like you can definitely do anything. I feel like you can climb any ladder, whether you choose to be an individual, whether you choose to be on the corporate level. I feel like you can do absolutely anything you put your mind to. Yeah. I feel like it's just important to meditate and stay on top of your dreams. Yeah. I feel like it's important to goal check yourself. Yeah. Make sure your dreams are possible. Make sure your dreams are a reality. Yeah. And just, I feel like, just go for it. Every shot missed is, every shot not taken.
Every shot not missed. There you go. Yeah. That's a big shout out to my boy, Michael from The Office. He stated that after Wayne Gretzky, every shot not taken is a shot missed.
Right.
All right, cool. Now my boy Remy is in the building with us today. Remy is off camera, but Remy will be chiming in a little bit today. He'll be asking some of the questions that thoughts pertaining to the DFW. Remy is from this area. He know of this area, and he'll be kind of chiming in.
Okay.
All right. Remy, can we get a little music, a little vibe going while we doing this right here? So, because I really want to get to the before.
Okay.
Everybody love the right now, right? Everybody love the right now.
Yeah.
Nobody believed the before.
Right.
Let's go to the before. Like let's go to leaving Mansfield, getting ready to go off to college. You go to what college?
Man. Let me okay. Cause it is a story. So okay, left Mansfield with really big dreams, irrational dreams, and so I'm like, I'm gonna go to LSU. I'm first generation in my family. Nobody else went to college, so I'm like, I'm gonna go to LSU. I'm gonna become a CEO or something. I didn't even know. I just wanted to go. Everybody love LSU. I'm trying to go. And so I'm like, I'm gonna just, graduate, good job, white picket fence, $300,000 a year. That's what it's gonna be. Yeah. But we all know sometimes God has different plans for us. And so instead, I did go to LSU. I feel like sometimes God not only has a sense of humor, but he also will give us what we want to show us that that's not the direction that we want to take. So just a full moment of transparency. I took the ACT 5, 6, 7 times. One of them. I took it a lot. Wow. To get into LSU, that's the only proof. Like my classmates, to myself, I can go. That's how the smart students know I'm going. Got into LSU, had fun, went down there for 5 years, still left without a degree. I did not graduate. I tried, but that's not where God wanted me to be. I transferred to Northwestern State University. Go D. And I graduated from there. It's a great school, great school, great staff, great people, great atmosphere, close to the home. My mom's happy about that. Graduated from there. I still was kind of lacking guidance though, I still didn't kind of know what I want to be. I wanted to do something, family pushes it, like, go to college, be something. They'll never say what a path to take there, but it's be something.
Be something.
Right. After graduated, still didn't have a job, still just going back and forth.
Okay, let's go back real quick. What did you graduate in?
Bachelor's of Science. I was like, I could just be a doctor. You can go do some clinical. That was my mind process. I never thought like, okay, you gotta get accepted in the medical school, nursing school, PA school. That didn't dawn on me. And so that didn't work. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna move to Texas. You know, everybody move to Texas and be successful. That was the city of dreams.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Moved down here.
How many years ago?
December 2017.
Wow.
So I got a fresh start in January.
Wow.
Working at Walmart. Just regular working at Walmart. Husband, now husband. But
Shout out to my boy. Blake.
Yeah, he was doing Amazon.
Yep.
And we was on food stamps. It was crazy, but we did it. I feel like you don't always have to have a plan, but you know, when you jump in your dreams, it's no plan. You know,
no plan.
Yeah, you just going.
Man.
And
yeah. So okay. So you said something in the beginning. You said I love Mansfield with big dreams.
Yeah.
And if anybody out there listening, if you watching right now, we right here with Tamari Campbell Terrell of Realty by Ty. Say Realty by Ty at the camera, please, right there.
Realty by Ty.
All right, so this is Realty by Ty. You said in the beginning you love home with a lot of big dreams. You pushed yourself out. You went to this big university. It wasn't quite what you wanted to be, that experience. Yeah. But you did build relationships there.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
You built a lot of relationships there. You joined Zeta Phi Beta.
Yes.
Okay. Part of Zeta Phi Beta. Shout out to the D9. You left. You moved to Natchitoches.
Mm-hmm.
Big old in that town where the meat pies are very good. But you moved to Natchitoches. Right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. But then in that transition, after finishing at Natchitoches,
mm-hmm.
you knew it was time for something more.
Right.
And in knowing that your family said, go do something, go be something,
mm-hmm.
you chose the medical field.
I did. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I did not just jump up. And after I went to Northwestern and I didn't have a plan,
Yeah.
my first thought was, I just need to go to grad school. That's going to fix everything. And I went to Tech.
Oh, wow.
I forgot that. I went to Tech for like a semester.
Yeah.
To realize again that that's not what it is. School is great,
Yeah.
but you know, and education is something that nobody can take away. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you know, if that's not your path, that's not your path. But I did start a biology master's down there, which I didn't finish it though because that's not where God wanted me to be.
Yeah.
And I'm proud to say that.
Oh, yeah. And see, we moving on because what would seem like a setback to some is set up for a great story for later.
Right.
Because not only you didn't get your master's at that time, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
But you do have your master's.
Yeah, I do.
You got your master's when you moved here, right?
Right.
Okay, so you moved to Dallas. You said you worked at Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Around this time, you were busting your tail.
Yeah.
And then became a family person.
Right.
You became a mother,
Right.
a momager.
Right.
Shout out to all the moms out there.
Big shout out.
You became a mom. Okay. And not just a mom, but a mom 2 times.
Right.
You became a mom 2 times. But while doing that, you were still getting your master's.
Yeah, I was.
Talk about that experience.
Yeah, that was crazy. I actually forgot about it until I was working at Walmart. We was working really long hours. Matter of fact, when we got here December 2017, found out I was pregnant January 2018.
Wow.
Still working at Walmart, climbing ladders, big as I don't know what. It was hot. And I was in school.
Yeah.
And still high risk pregnancy. So they're like, don't do this, don't do that, but you still can work. Like I didn't know what the grounds were,
Yeah.
you know, but just getting out there and still getting my master's while going in class. I actually went in labor 3 months early in the middle of classes. So I couldn't even finish my classes, but shout out to my classmates at UTA.
Yeah.
They really helped me finish the semester solid. Yeah. But and I still kept going the whole time.
Yeah.
So during the pregnancy, after, I still kept going till I finished. I'm not really a person that's gonna put stuff off.
Yeah.
I'm ready to jump in and jump out.
Yeah.
So,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness. So you was able to persevere through that. Like, I mean, you moved here. Like, I'm putting this thing in, I'm putting it in real terms. Like, I'm really visualizing this. You moved here.
Yeah.
No clue. No
friends, no family, no nothing.
Just opportunity.
Yeah. Opportunity.
Moved here. You pregnant now. You still in school. You working at Walmart. You pregnant now.
Right.
And you climbing ladders. Shouldn't be doing that. Shouldn't never been doing that. And now the turnaround, like, to say how many years ago was that?
Just 4?
4 years ago. 4 years ago, the turnaround.
Yeah.
Now you transition now, right? You transition to the medical field. Tell me what you did in the medical field.
So the only thing that I'm gonna say that I did was I was an administrative assistant for THR. I was also a Texas Health Resources, known as THR from here on out. Administrative assistant. I did referral coordination. I helped out the supervisors, just kind of going out of my job scope a little bit because, whenever we educate ourselves more, we tend to want more. You know, we go on jobs proving that we want more.
Yeah.
And, we just try to show that up front. So that's what I was doing as far as my degree or what I got.
Yeah. So you move on to medical field. And before we move into our next line of questioning, I feel like it's a valid point in time to tell somebody anybody can do this. If you following Ty's story right here, man, that's valuable, Ty. That's valuable because everybody can't make it through what would seem like a stronghold is, right? Mm-hmm. Something that's pulling you back, all us being against you, man, that's strength.
Yeah.
That's strength. All right, now it's the time where we transition. We're gonna have a little fun.
Okay,
right? Have a little fun. I told you off air that the show is about having a good time. It's about talking failures. It's about talking business. Talking information. This is what this show provides. But most importantly, what I enjoy doing is I love to learn my host. So my guest, what I like to do is play a little game called This or That.
Okay.
I know you heard this game before, right?
Yeah.
So okay, let me give you a quick little song. So me knowing you, I just throw this one out as an example. If you going to a ballpark and they have hot dogs for sale today, it's $1 hot dogs. You using what condiment? Ketchup or mustard?
Ketchup.
Okay. She is a ketchup head, and I just want to make sure we get into that. All right, so we're about to start this thing up. That's the This or That. That's how this works. This is brought to you by Day and Night Watch Company. The ticklers is timeless, guys. All right. So, Ty, we'll start it off a little bit, and my boy gonna bring me some little vibes right there.
Yeah.
All right. First thing first. Now, you've been working hard because you've been looking at houses, showing houses out there.
Yeah.
Time for a vacation, right?
Right.
Vacation. You taking that beachfront vacation, nice house, somewhere just ducked out by the water, chilling, or you going to the wine venue?
The beach house.
Ooh, tell me why.
I like water. I can't really swim, but I like water. I'm gonna put my feet in it a little bit.
Man, hold up. Come on, man. Come on. Okay. When you back home, you know, we pop up, we going back home. You prefer good slab of barbecue, or you gonna get that Southern class before you leave?
That's tough, man. I'm gonna have to say Southern classic, man. Will it be on the grill? That might be a little bit.
Come on.
But,
Come on.
but I'm gonna have to go with the Southern classic.
Good old Southern class.
Yeah, I have to.
All right. You played a little ball in your days. You played a little ball in your days, and I just want to throw this question out there. You know, we around a bunch of people that love sports, right? Mm-hmm. And I know that you just talk noise and you a Cowboys fan. Mm-hmm. Why? But never mind. I don't want to know the answer to that. You don't. Why? Never mind. Anyway, right now, you watching the finals?
You do it.
Keeping up with the finals? Mm-hmm. Okay. You got Boston over Warriors or Warriors over Boston?
I'm gonna go with the Warriors.
It's great.
I'm a Lakers fan. I'm not.
Well, you definitely should.
No.
Okay.
No.
I can see. So because of the rivalry, like I can kind of see that, but then it's like it's like LeBron and the Warriors. They got history.
I guess it's kind of hard to come out my mouth. I'ma just say that I'm just watching to enjoy.
I am shocked. Why would you ever pick the Warriors? Warriors fans, if you out there, we ain't committing to this. Alright? Hey, my guy. Who you picking right now on this thing right now? Who you got? Warriors, Boston.
I want the Warriors to win, but I guess if Boston win, I don't really want Boston to win because I got hurt. I'm not going to Los Angeles.
Oh man, yeah.
I think we're tied for championships right now, so if Boston wins, that'll put them ahead. So unfortunately, I have to go with the Warriors.
Alright guys, we canceling the show for the rest of the day. I don't want to talk about it no more. I can't do. Okay, I understand. I understand. Woo! Moving on. Hey, moving on. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give her one more this or that. I want you to give her one real quick. So I gotta ask you this. I just come with a little thought. So because if you've been a realtor since for a little while, you know a little bit about the market. All right. Would you rather sell a brownstone in Chicago or a mansion in New York? No, it can't be a tie. Can't be a tie.
In Chicago.
Sell that brownstone in Chicago?
Yeah, I think in Chicago.
What's the difference? The structure of like brownstones and no, is it because brownstones are built upward and mansions kind of like space?
You know what? I think I'm changing my answer. I can change my answer.
You can change that.
Yeah, never mind. I think I would do the mansion because New York is hot. It's just really hot right now.
Okay.
And the prices, I don't know. I feel like the prices are just really hiked up in New York, but I feel like the mansion would be a lot better out there maybe than yeah, I think it would be good.
Solid. That sounds like a good play. Remy has a different bet for you.
Okay, so I'm sitting here just thinking about it. I know this has been a question Popeye's chicken sandwich person, KFC chicken sandwich person, or Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich person. Yeah, for sure. There's another one. There's several different ones.
Them like the top three.
I think Wendy's got one.
Wendy's.
I don't know if we got this.
Can we count? Can we count it?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. So out of them four,
I would have to go for the Chick-fil-A one.
Chick-fil-A joint.
Yeah, because as far as chicken sandwich, I'm more of a spicy
Okay.
And they actually have like spicy meat. They don't just have a sauce that makes it spicy.
Oh.
Yeah, like it's actually embedded in it.
So when everybody was going haywire over the Popeyes chicken sandwich, what's up? Did you go and partake? Did you get in that line to get that?
I didn't get in the line, but when it calmed down, I went and I asked them for a spicy one, and I told them, and I said no sauce on it, and then she just gave me a plain sandwich, and I like, where's the spiciness? She was like, it's in the sauce. I like, okay.
Oh, so that's what made the decision.
Yeah, if it's just the sauce, then it's not a spicy sandwich.
All right. So I happen to know there's a company named Ella Ray. We're gonna talk a little bit about Ella Ray a little bit later. Okay, but within Ella Ray, the owner, CEO, Ty, Realty by Ty. Shout out, say Realty by Ty to the camera, please.
Realty by Ty.
All right, Realty by Ty. Ty, you are involved in real estate investments, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, and being that you're in real estate investments, you have the opportunity to make a lucrative deal. But at this table, it's a table just like this. Mm-hmm. There's a millionaire on this side that sells hotels, and he asks you to invest in his hotel. Mm-hmm. And there's a millionaire on this side that says invest in my Airbnb company. Mm-hmm. Which one you think is the most selective answer, and why?
I probably would go with the hotel, and the reason why is because I feel like people are always gonna have to book a hotel, whether they're traveling for work, vacation. I feel like a hotel is always gonna be booked to its max, minus the COVID times where we were stuck in the house. But as opposed to like Airbnbs or short-term rentals, they go up and down depending on people's needs. Depending on if somebody's able to take a vacation, or if someone has a job assignment and doesn't cancel it. Like, I feel like that one's just a bit more risky than the hotel. Hotel's more of a franchise.
So hotels gonna forever be in business.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Right.
Okay.
If I had to choose one to invest in, it definitely be a hotel.
Hey, you heard it right here on the Phamous Now Show. And if you are looking for somebody to invest in a hotel or Airbnb, pull up on us. We ready. All right, solid. So you do a lot of networking, like a lot of networking. You go to a lot of events and move around and a lot of people. So let's say you have the opportunity to host a networking event. The hottest place around the country, around the U.S. You have the opportunity to host it in New Orleans. You have an opportunity to host it in Phoenix. You have an opportunity to host it in Chicago, and also Atlanta. Which one would you go with? And based on the market.
You said New Orleans, Phoenix,
Atlanta,
and it was one more, Chicago.
Yeah.
I would say Chicago. Chicago. I feel like more people would want to come to Chicago, because just not only about real estate. If I'm gonna host like an event, people are gonna wanna see like what else is it to do.
Yeah.
Like they want to check out nightlife. The businesses there, failed businesses.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna want to check out more than just like what the event is. So I would think I want to go for Chicago.
Chicago event. Okay. Yeah. All right, cool. That sounds cool. I have a proposition for you.
Okay.
Remember, you said you was gonna play the game and you didn't know what to expect.
Yeah. I was scared now.
No. We have a gift prop for you right here. Now earlier you told me I can't expect this house, but more so than anything, By looking at their house, looking at the structure, the frame, anything of that sort. You have a customer that's really, really intrigued by this property. They are into farmland. What would be some of the great things, some of the pluses, and then I want you to talk about some of the negatives, and tell me a optimistic, because what we know that it's a rational level of optimism.
Right.
Tell me about what would you tell that customer that's very interested in this, but they want to know the truth and they want to know the facts.
So whenever I am showing the house, I definitely point out like the good things, but also the things that the inspector might want to have to check out.
Okay.
I would definitely let them know that they're getting into what they're looking for. So definitely like farmhouse style.
Yeah.
I feel like they'll be getting this. I feel like they'll be getting like the space that they want to get. I feel like they'll definitely have enough room for all of their farm life, all of their children running around.
Yeah.
Structural wise, just because of the times that we're living in, and because of how the structure that they're making houses now, the new materials that they're using, I definitely would tell them to check out, to get the inspector to check out like the beams, to make sure the beams or columns, just to make sure that they're sturdy. They definitely would need to get their roof checked out.
Okay.
Any paint before 1978 would need to be checked for lead.
Okay.
Just the sturdiness of the house.
Okay.
It looks good, but we all know that everything that looks gold, everything that glitters isn't gold.
Okay.
But yeah, I definitely like.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You can spin it around. I think it has a door, a sliding door at the back as well.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like it'll be perfect if they're gonna like stay on a farm or something.
Okay.
Or have a big family or whatever. You know, everybody doesn't really like the city life, I found out here.
Okay.
So yeah, I definitely would tell them that they need to get this inspected structurally.
Okay.
But as far as like being built solid, it looks like it will be built solid, but I would probably be walking around jumping up on the boards.
Okay.
making sure no one falls through.
Okay.
The windows look like they can be upgraded a little bit,
Yeah.
but it's still like a nice style.
So could a house like that become modern?
It can definitely be modernized. I feel like you can modernize anything, but as far as how old some things are, because the structure and foundation is made so differently, I feel like it would have to go a lot deeper than some people would want to. If that makes sense. Like some people might not want, wooden beams anymore. They would want like the stone ones or the brick ones. But
Gotcha.
What is that gonna do to what's holding? You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Yeah. So it would just take a little bit more work than what they're thinking. But as long as they're up for it.
Nice.
Yeah, the job might be a little bit more expensive than what they think, but I feel like anything can be modernized.
All right. Well done. Thank you for that description, and you did that on the wheel. You said you was gonna be nervous, and you didn't even know. and you talked about the paint being old. I painted that.
I mean,
I'm just playing. I didn't paint that. I didn't paint that. But
if I saw this in the field, I definitely would be like,
okay, yeah.
I mean, it's
Let's
painted
check it out.
nicely,
Yeah.
but we need to check the age on it.
But hey, I'll just take this time to say this is a gift from us to you.
Well, hey.
This is a gift from us to you, but thank you for doing what you're doing and just being as creative as you are. That's obviously it's an old model home, probably from the Gunsmoke era of a TV, but you still found optimism in that. And the level of optimism, the irrational level of optimism, is a speech, a saying that you go by, a mantra. You go by this. You're a very optimistic person. How did that
I feel like anybody who wants to go in any business venture, who wants to do anything for yourself, who wants to set any goal needs an irrational level of optimism, because we can't do it. Optimism to me is positivity, is being able to, check out the positive aspects of even a down spiraling situation, like even if you're in a plane crash and you survive, well, I didn't die, I didn't make it to my destination, but I didn't, that was a bad example.
No, I mean, but somebody should be optimistic.
I mean, I feel like that's the more important. I feel like that's the more important thing. If you don't have a positive outlook on even the most negative or darkest of tunnels, you can't make it to the top. And it needs to be irrational. It needs to sound crazy. Yeah. But that's a part of like testing your faith.
That's the word right there.
Yeah, and you can't do I don't feel like you can do anything without faith, because faith is believing in things that you can't see, and a vision is believing in things you can't see. So we have to believe in our visions. We have to believe in what we want to do, or how else are we going to get there. Oftentimes we're the only ones that can see our vision, and sometimes it's not even worth explaining. So if you have an irrational level of optimism, an irrational level of faith, you can only get to your goal in a timing that you're supposed to.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's obviously people getting into that field every day, or not just that field, but a realm of success. They want that. They're chasing their goals, their passions behind what they want to do, and being an optimistic person. When you see someone downtrodden, or you see someone that's really in need, how can you flirt? Like, how do you allow your voice to be, or a presence to be a vocal aspect in their life?
Actually, a lot of people do call me. People that I don't even talk to every day. Some people that just see me on Facebook posting positive things. I'll get like a call or text, and they're just they will do like a spiel, just telling me about what's going on or what should they do about this. And out of all, I kind of let them talk, and I listen to what they're saying, and like while they're going on a downward spiral, this is wrong, that's wrong, this wrong, life's going wrong, I'm depressed, and I pick and choose like the positive things out of what they're saying. I'm like, somebody optimistic and positive is listening to a negative story, and I'm able to flip it. And I let them know, like, if you change your mindset and start just picking out the one or two positive things out of your negative story, that can easily flip your mindset. Wow. That can easily give you a stare up instead of a stare down. And I let everybody know, and I post it often, that even when we fall forward. We don't fall backwards. So, every error, every mistake, everything that happens, we can come up from it. We live another day, we can come up from it.
Absolutely. And that's the word that you just used is mistake. Use mistake. You use mistake. You use optimism, of course. But being that I have a call coming in right now. Okay. Oh, we have a caller coming in. So okay, we have our first caller coming in on the Phamous Now Show. That'll be it.
Yeah, you on the air?
Oh,
what's going on?
You on the air?
Hello?
You on the air?
Hey, I'm gonna think the Warriors finna win.
The Warriors gonna win?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Tell me why, man. Who is this? Who's calling?
My name's Tony, and I'm from California, so I just automatically gotta go. That's a mandatory.
Okay. So I respect that, brother. I respect your opinion and everything, but come on, isn't it enough? Hasn't the Warriors had enough?
Enough of what?
They want more?
Yeah, but hey, shout out to my girl, and then shout out to my boy Remy.
Shout out to his girl and his boy Remy. Big time, man. Hey, we appreciate you calling in, brother.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
See, 3-1.
3. It's really 4 because I know my wife watching, and you know my mom. They Warriors fans.
I mean, hey, that's just what it is. That's just, look, if it make you feel better, I say I don't like Boston either, but you know, I'm just saying.
I don't know if LeBron went to Boston, I'm rooting for him. But anyway, I'm just keeping it a stat. But no, man, it was cool. You just got this. That was the first on-air caller on the show, and hey, that's dope. That's hype. That's hype, man. That's hype.
From Cali.
Yeah, it's dope. That's dope, man. Big ups. So, wow, I'm really hype about that.
You deserve it.
Man, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So, Ty, you were creating this vision of optimism for people. You have people like, I'm talking about, if I watch your social media sometimes, you say things that others are feeling but don't quite say it sometimes. Mm-hmm. And your truth is so honest, it makes so much sense. But people like you, we value because you ain't afraid to say the truth. But it's so optimistic. Like,
yeah.
You have layers of optimism. How, like, in this field, you're selling houses every day. Mm-hmm. And I know recently you was showing this one family about 7 properties.
Yeah.
You think you know what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
You getting, no, okay. You selling, you showing, you moving around, you showing about 7 properties, right?
Yeah.
And each time it gets a little tougher, right?
Yeah.
Because they want a certain thing. They want a pool.
Yeah.
They want 5 bedrooms instead of 4. They might want an office.
Right.
You know, they want all these things. They want it. They have high expectations. And you being a realtor, you go above and beyond to make sure that you find it. You do great research for beforehand.
Right.
So after doing your research and you present it to your customer, your clients, sometimes they don't always say yes.
Right.
How is your optimism level in dealing with that and still providing a great service?
I would just let every family, I let them know that first of all, even if it's their first home, like, it's nothing wrong with having to start at home. You don't have to.
Oh, I got another call? Let's finish this question. Let's finish that. Go ahead. Yeah, finish that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I was calling in. I'm enjoying your show. I was just calling to ask a question to the real estate lady.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I was just wondering what she thinks if the market is going to get any better. Do you think prices for homes are going to be going up more, or do you think they're going to stay the same, or do you think they'll go down?
Yeah, I actually think that they're going to go down. So we're seeing... in the metro, we're seeing just a little bit of a shift, you know. So originally, houses are really like overpriced. I honestly can say that a lot of homes are overpriced, but that's because there is an inventory shortage. There are way more buyers than it is sellers. And so everyone has, you know, they have that option to get top dollar. There are investors and cash buyers and plenty of people offering much more over asking price. But now there is like a small shift. So we're seeing less offers on home. Instead of 20, we're seeing 5, you know. So it is shifting slowly. Like I'm seeing plenty of open houses that are not even getting activity. People are not even going by and viewing. Just because, you know, they're so used to not getting their offers accepted, but it's slowly changing. Sellers are calming down on those prices a little bit. I'm just gonna say they're being humbled by the market just a little bit. So, you know, whether you're getting ready to buy or sell, I say take your shot.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that kind of answered my second question, because if my home is already paid for, just wondering if this was a good time to sell or just to hold on to it, or, you know, what your thoughts were on that.
You can always buy a home, and well, you said you've already sold your home, so yeah, I feel like you'll be in. I feel like.
Oh, no, I haven't sold my home. It's paid for. I'm just wondering if it's a good time to sell it, or.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
So yeah, you can you can sell. You can definitely sell if you want to. I feel like you're in a good spot with your home already being paid for, and that's actually what I meant to say. I didn't mean to say I already sold. Sorry, but yeah, I think you're in a good spot. I do feel like since you don't have to have that contingency of your house being sold before you buy, I feel like you're in a good spot to go ahead and sell if you would like to.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate your answer. I'm enjoying the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right. Bye.
Wow, man. That is the coolest thing possible. My mama not gonna believe it. We doing it. That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. And wow. See.
I'm appreciative.
Wow. Guys, if you are just tuning in, this is the Phamous Now Show. We're right here with TC. We call it. Remember we used to call it? Okay. Can I say TT now?
However, whatever you want to do.
It's from TC to TT. We're right here with Ty, Maria, Campbell, Terrell, who is Realty by Ty. Ty.
Yes.
We have to get ready to wrap this thing today.
Okay.
I'm hyped, man. Like I want to keep going because it's been a great experience. Only because I get to see a side of you that all of us have longed and like wanted you to be this person forever, and are watching you become who you are. Mm-hmm. And it's so you're so creative in your way of thinking, the way you are out here working the streets and selling these homes and moving to client, and also you have a few other things that you're doing with your group. You do notary, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you like notary? How is it?
It's pretty good. I've actually slowed down doing it because even though it's a big part of real estate as well, just doing the closings and getting deeds signed and everything, it is time consuming. So I have slowed down to give a lot more of my time to the clients that I'm helping out. For sure. Yeah.
Okay. So being that you do things like this, and this right here is it's like a question that's leading into a transition. Mm-hmm. So being that you have things going like notary, you have access to close professionals in the loan industry. You have ties to great real estate offices and managements and all these different things. Being that you have all these things connected to you, you made yourself a real boss. you made yourself a real boss. But being that you have that access and it's available to you, how is this helping? How does it help you conclude any business or build any business? Because you have all these toys right in front of you, and you set the market different.
I feel more like my main thing is to take what I have and to help out our community in the ways that I can. Yeah. So if I don't know, I might know a credit specialist that can help somebody out with a lower credit score. Some loan officers might not like dealing with people under a certain score because the main goal is to get the client to close, but my goal is to get them to close happily. Yeah. So and that to me that's two different things. Because it's buyer's remorse, seller's remorse. So my goal is to get them to close happily. So. If I have someone or a resource that I can use to help a family out to advance to a different level than what it would have been before, or if they come to me from another realtor or another loan officer saying, well, we couldn't do this and that, it's really who you know and who's really good at what they're gonna do. There are some professionals that will refer you out to another professional, and there are some that can pick and choose, like, hey, I can help you with this, you just need to do this and this, and we can get you where you need to be. So it's all about being teachable, being coachable, and using that with our clients to help us get what they need.
Man. Okay. So I can tell you what I've learned so far in this time. And I really wanted to take the aspect that we knew each other out of this equation. I really wanted to sit back and congest what you were saying today. Mm-hmm. What I've learned thus far is it's okay to go through what you're going through as long as your eyes and your faith line up with where you're going, your dreams.
Yes.
You believe in your vision from the very beginning. You started off, you went into medical field. You went off to college, and you know you had a family. You got a family now.
Right.
And now you're doing something that you truly enjoy. There's somebody out here, in closing, I want you to look into the camera. I want you to tell them why it's important to follow this dream, this path. Even right now, if they don't see a way out.
Okay.
Just look directly into that camera and tell them that.
I feel like the reason that it's important for you to continue to follow your dreams and to just follow all the way through is because success is in your hands. Happiness is in your hands. You know, we create the lives that we want, you know, but we can't create it with nothing. We can't create it with a vision. All of your plans will not work, but what's for you is gonna work. What you work hardest for is what's gonna work. Like that's what you need to keep in your head. Everyone won't understand your vision. Everyone won't understand your plans, but it's important to have the irrational level of optimism. It's important to have irrational level of faith, and I feel like you'll always be able to achieve what you want to do. You just don't stop. Just keep going. That's the most important thing.
Absolutely, guys. You heard it right here on the Phamous Now Show. We had the one and only Tamaria Terrell on the show, real estate explorer, momager, all type of hats I can give her. But we had her on the show, and I hope that you got something. I hope that you got some great knowledge out of today, because I know I did. And I know there's some listeners out there that can use this information. Hey, all in all, get up, find your path, follow your vision. And most importantly, stay famous.